What's up, you guys? Welcome to week 4 of our vlog. It is January 22nd, 2019. Thanks so much for joining us. How's it going today?
It's
going.
It's kind of rainy today, but
I like it.
It's good.
Rainy days.
Yeah.
Anybody like rainy days? You like rainy days?
I do if I can sit, drink some coffee, read a book. But I got stuff I got to do today, so.
Yeah. It's funny because, side note, when we went to Seattle back in September,
Yeah.
everyone beforehand was like, "Are you taking a rain jacket? Are you gonna, it rains up there all the time." It didn't rain on us.
It didn't rain at all, so we were like, it was actually really good weather. So.
Actually, if I remember right, it was raining here.
Yeah, they did get rain. Yeah.
It rained in Oklahoma, and it was sunny and like 75 degrees in Seattle.
Yeah, it was super nice.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, side note.
Yeah, side note. I don't know. So what did we do this week? I was in the studio yesterday working on 3 brand new songs.
It's exciting.
That I am super excited about. They're coming together nicely, and they'll be on an upcoming release, hopefully coming out soon.
Do we get a sneak peek?
No, this is not a singing show. This is a vlog, Tiffany.
Sorry, our dog's booty is in the way. I was trying to... he's having fun now. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we can get like a preview or something sometime.
Yeah.
What is going on back there?
He looked back. I wish you could have seen that. Look, can you see it? Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Okay, moving on.
Anyways, having dogs. Okay.
So what are we doing this week?
Yeah, so I was actually kind of getting the house ready in preparation for, we have a lady at our church that is a single mom of 6, and I just adore her. She, like, if you could give someone mom of the forever, like, universe, like, it would be her. Like, she's incredible. And she had to leave unexpectedly, go to Michigan, and so she needs someone to watch the kids. And so she asked Grant and I if we would do that, and I was like, absolutely. So we don't have kids, so 0 to 6, but it'll be really good. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. But ultimately, we will definitely have to have a schedule.
Yeah, we will. Which, I mean, if you know us, you know we're pretty laid-back people. And so pair that with being, working from home, entrepreneurial types.
Yeah.
We are trying to be more committed to a set schedule.
Yeah.
It's hard for us, which I know most people hear that. They're like, oh my gosh.
8-to-4 job and that kind of thing. But that's not what we do, so it's different.
Right.
Yeah. But
it just looks different for us. Yeah.
I think that with that, like, this is what we do. So, like, we could have said no, but this is what you do for one another when someone needs help, and she didn't have anyone else to ask. And so we have a super tiny house, if anyone knows us. And so obviously there's challenges, but ultimately I think it's going to be basically a slumber party.
It'll be
it'll be fun.
Sleepover for like 3 days.
Yeah, so 6 kids, our 2 dogs, and their puppies. So it'll be fun.
Yep, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, but this is what you do for one another, and I think with that, like, sometimes things don't always go the way you planned, or maybe like what we've talked about before about how, maybe we haven't met the goals, or we're kind of behind on different things, like, because it's at the end of January already. But to know, like, things are going to happen, and so how do you deal with that, basically?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add to that, or?
Well, I mean,
you were thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking. I think, like you said, especially coming out of, or towards the end of January, looking back on January, and maybe things haven't gone exactly how you would have planned. But I think you have to ask the question at that point, like, what drives you to keep going? Which really, at the bottom of that, you have to ask why. Which I've been reading a book. I just finished it, actually, by Simon Sinek.
Yeah.
Called Start With Why. I would highly, highly recommend it for anyone, but especially leaders and business owners and people of that type of persuasion, I guess you'd say. But yeah, so at the end of the day, I mean, what drives you to keep going?
Yeah, because ultimately, if things like this happen, like that could just totally shut us down. We could just not do what we're supposed to be doing. It would be super easy just to it kind of derails you, and that happens so often in the work that I do and things like that. And so we always talk about how you have to have your why. You have to have that thing that drives you, that's going to keep you going when things don't look like what you think they should look like, I guess to say. So,
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
It's actually one of the things that the book talks about is lots of times in organizations or with individual people, things happen that derail the mission of the organization, and they forget why they set out to do something in the first place. And so, but organizations that are successful, people that are successful, never lose sight of the base, the core why they do something.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, it talks a lot about Southwest Airlines. Like, Southwest Airlines is the airline for the everyday man, and every decision that they make goes through that filter, and you can see that when you are a customer with them. Yeah, we love flying with Southwest.
Yeah. So
I think it's a
they
good
take care
example.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So with saying like what drives you and your why, like, do you want to share what drives you? I kind of put you on the spot.
Put me on the
here.
spot.
What kind of drives you, and what is your why? Why you do your music?
I do music for a couple of reasons. I feel called by God to write songs that mean something. And as someone who was a worship leader for 8 years, naturally my brain goes towards that type of thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Christian music either for it to, quote, mean something. But at the end of the day, I want to write songs that basically become soundtracks to people's lives. I don't know if that's arrogant to say, but I want music that I make to mean something and to give people hope and show people that there's love in the world, and to be I guess a beacon in a dark world, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's good. And that's what I love is like everyone's dream and everyone's goal is different. Like that's yours, and that's what drives you, and that's not going to drive, like everyone's different. And so it's really good.
Well, okay, what's your?
I saw that coming.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah. So, I just want to be, if I can just help one person along the way, I work for Mary Kay, and I'm just in awe of the company and how incredible they are. But Mary Kay Ash set us up for success and to help other women and to help enrich their lives and to be able to, it's changed my life. Like forever will have changed my life. The people that I'm surrounded with, I would have never been able to have them. It's a family. And so to be able to help other women, whatever their dreams and their goals are, and helping them get there, is definitely why I do what I do, for sure. Yeah.
I'm interested to see what you guys would say is your why.
Yeah.
Whether it's your actual occupation, or whether it's something you do on the side, or just something that you're passionate about. I would love to hear what it is that drives you. Like, what's your, to be blunt, like, what's the reason you wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of odd, but like, like what's the reason that that you keep going.
And I think even if you, I don't know, like sometimes people just don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But it's like God places a calling on your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And once you figure out what that is, like, that's what drives you. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. Moose is chewing on a toy and it's making a lot of noise. I am so sorry.
Anyways, but I would say even if you're 5 or 95, like, you owe it to yourself to continue doing what you love and what you feel called to do, for sure.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to end today's episode. So, like we always say, we'd love to hear your comments, either in the comment section or you can shoot us a message. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Share it. We'd love to share the video. Love for you to share the video.
So,
Help get the word out about what we're
hope
doing.
you have a good week.
Yeah, we will see you all next week. Have a good one.
See ya.